Correctly, if I remember correctly, I think we were still doing the Davidian missions on this character. Just make sure that the system or the streaming software I'm using ain't closing on me. Because I've had that happen a couple times. It's pretty damn annoying. While I'm thinking about it though, let's just do some of these so I can get the stuff. No. Alright. So what's this require? Seven warp coils. I don't think I have enough for that. Anyways, we're still doing the what is it called? The Davidian missions. I could not think there. Alright. That's not what I meant to do. Now I gotta wait and get out of here. Okay, whenever I'll get out of here whenever this decides it wants to whenever it decides it wants to load in. There it goes. Oh. Okay, so I actually did start that. Gotta actually dock with the station here.
Welcome to Josana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
Alright, let's dock and start the mission. Glad I was able to actually get in and do the deal because apparently it's taking its sweet time to load this afternoon. Not sure where we should start, but intelligence knows that Balan is the Ferengi to talk to if you're looking for information. He's a bartender, so we should look for him in the lounge area. So, oh, there he is over here.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum?
Watch your tone, Ferengi. I don't want to intro. Yeah, I didn't think
Can't
so.
you see I'm busy losing all my latinum?
Oh, never mind. That's not who I was supposed
Get your
to talk to.
common cocktails. 4.7% discount for the next 3 minutes. Welcome to Drosana Station, the home of the finest libations and pleasures this side of Rex. Care to hear about today's specials? Have you tried the comet cocktail? It's out of this world.
Yeah, I'm looking for someone.
Aren't we all? Me? I want a leggy Vulcan with a liberal attitude toward interspecies relations. So, are you looking for someone in particular, or just some company?
Alright, her name is Zamara. Do you know her?
Oh yeah, I know Samara. Maybe she's been here recently, and maybe she hasn't. My memory is kind of hazy.
Alright, perhaps we could come to some sort of arrangement.
Yeah, I'm sure we can. In fact, I feel my memory clearing up already. I tell you what, I know you Empire types don't think throwing around large sums of latinum is honorable. But what you do have are skills and a willingness to get your hands dirty. That's what I need right now. Our replicators are on the fritz. Maybe it's a whole power system because the lights are going wonky too. But a little blue mood lighting isn't as big a problem for me as unfilled drink orders. Go to the cargo bay and get my replicators working. By the time you're done, I'm sure I will have remembered where I last saw Zamara.
Oh god, I remember that. I remember this. I remember having some trouble with this. So I think we need to go... Yeah, we need to go this way. And of course, as you can tell, this is a deal with other players, so we'll be seeing them running around here, particularly this area. Oh, well, that was not what I meant to do. Input request. Okay, we got to run the... Replicators are offline due to diminished function of electroplasma distribution network. Let's see. 30% drop in power reported on Deck 1. Replicators are offline until power fluctuations are repaired. So, what is the cause of the loss of power? Unknown. Well, that didn't. What must be done to restore power to Deck 1? Power must be rerouted through systems to relieve strain on the EPS conduits. The following systems are available for this process: holosuites, gravity control, replicators, environmental controls, and defense grid. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. Captain, the biggest problem you're going to have repairing anything on that station is the age of the system and its general lack of maintenance. Drazona was built in mid-23rd century, and many of the systems on the station haven't had a major update in more than a century. So you're dealing with an EPS system that can't handle the strain of running modern equipment like replicators. I did some digging in our database, and I found a log written by a member of the House of Duras responsible for maintaining the station in the early 21st century. The log says you need to regulate the power flow by routing it through various subsystems. It's almost like you're using the systems as an ancient circuit breaker. First thing you should do is try scanning some of the damaged systems and the power couplings in the cargo bay. You should learn more how to properly realign the relays. Oh boy, oh boy. You find a snarl of wires and cables that look like they have been chewed on by voles. You realize that not every system may need reroute. Some systems may be... Oh yeah, I remember this. Looks like someone's has used an outdated coupling gravity control to the main power feed. It must have been an emergency fix, but it's been here so long that coupling is fused and cannot be removed. Gravity control can connect to the environmental control and the defense grid, but not replicators. I don't think gravity control has anything to... If I remember correctly, I don't think the gravity control has anything to do with it. The EPS relays on the station are a maze of shunts and relays, with patches going through unrelated systems and even power cells that are being used to boost flow to critical areas. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. Bilan found a way to keep station's ancient bar controls working by connecting the cooling systems to the replicators. Unless that connection is maintained, all the refrigeration units will go offline. Replicators have a connection to the environmental controls. So we do need to use this. Not the gravity controls though. Alright. There is a shunt that is slowly diverting energy from the station's power core to the hollow emitters installed in some of the lower levels of the station. You'll need to compensate for that energy drain to restore the replicator function. The connection must end with the system to which you are attempting to restore power. The Klingons who were in the station in the early 24th century made significant improvements to the station's shields and added turret weapons. While it made the station more defensible, it also increased the amount of energy needed to keep the station's defense grid operational. The fourth connection must be to the defense grid. So Gotta come back here. Gotta come back here. Come back here on the fourth deal. The Hollow Suites have separate environmental control Hollow Suites have a separate environmental control system so that can be finely tuned for temperature conditions appropriate to the various scenarios that are running at any given time. Environmental controls cannot connect to the Hollow Suites. The Ferengi operating Drazona station have made replicator functions their top priority. The replicators are now tied with every available system, including life support. Start with the connection to the replicators, or the connection will fail. So, we've done that. We got to... Also, there's a fucking Davidian right there. So, this one, I don't think, connects... Okay, so that's the second. Remember, the fourth one goes to the power grid or the defense grid. What about? Nope. Nope. Obviously, that wasn't it. Now, just to make sure, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I did have to use that, even though it said it wasn't. Fourth. If I remember correctly, I think we have to come back to this one. I'm running off. You see, I'm running off memory here. There we go. Like I said, Oh, hey, how's it going? I'm running these stupid little things in this station. Now, like I said, I'm running this off memory because if I remember correctly, I've done these stupid little rerouting the things several times already. So thankfully I did remember most of it. There we go. That should. Yeah, we're doing the Davidian missions now on the KDF character.
For the next 3 minutes. Welcome to Drozana Station, the home of Have you tried the Comet cocktail? It's out of this world.
The replicators are working.
They are, and I am exceedingly pleased by your generous offer to repair them for no compensation. I can't let you go away empty-handed, though. How about I give you a 15% discount on drinks and souvenirs for an amount of time to be determined by management?
Yeah, we had a deal. The replicators for information about Zamara.
Fine. A deal's a deal, right? Never let it be said that I'll cheat a valued customer like yourself. Personally, I don't know why you're so interested in her. She's a looker, but just try talking to her. She's more paranoid than an Obsidian Order agent in a room full of Tal Shiar. Zamara usually hangs out near the Dabo tables. Keep an eye out for a looker wearing purple. You can't miss her. Good.
All right, there we go. Now there's only one Dabo table in here, if I remember correctly. She should be over here.
Ready to get lucky?
Oh, duh.
Be careful. They're watching. I'm not in the mood for a chat right now, thanks.
All right. What can I do to help you?
Find out who is watching me. I'm not safe here. Starfleet intelligence is looking for me. They know someone has been feeding intelligence to the Empire. The ghosts are watching. Their eyes are hungry. Yesterday, they surrounded a drunken Nausicaan. Now, he's dead. They will find me when the blue light shines, and then I'll disappear.
Yep, I know what these ghosts are.
How could you know that? You may think you know. You may even have readings in your tricorder that you think are right, but you don't know. How could you know? I'm here every day. They watch me, and I watch them.
Yeah, I could take you someplace safe.
No, they're everywhere. They're watching. You've been here too long. Someone will notice that we're together. Go do something else. Play Dabo. I'll contact you when I'm ready. When it's safe. Watch it.
We gotta go over here and use the dub. You gotta go here and play the Dabo table. Ouch. It's over
Spin the wheel and win.
there. And... yeah, I don't have any latinum.
Keep your eyes on the wheel.
Yeah, not like I said. I don't remember exactly how to do this, but we'll see. Should just be like one game.
Dabo!
Was that a?
Close enough. I couldn't wait for you to get that lucky. We would have been here all night. Psst. Zamara wants me to give you a message. She wants you to know, if you're interested in finding out what's really going on at Drozana Station, you need to check out the lower levels. I have an access code for you that will get you past the security doors. If you want to talk with her again, I suggest you collect your winnings and catch her before she leaves.
All right. I got a couple of pieces of latinum out there. Granted, that's not gonna have a Dabo is not gonna happen every time. That was like programmed into the mission.
I'm not in the mood for a chat right now, thanks.
Okay, are you ready to talk now?
You don't need to worry about me. I'm going to leave this place to the ghosts. They seem to belong here more than we do. I've booked passage on a ship. You don't need to know which one. Just tell Command he'll keep getting his intel, one way or another. Good luck. You're going to need it.
All right. Captain, there were Davidians in the Donatu system. Now you found evidence of them again on Drozana Station. Obviously, they're using the neutral zone as some sort of hunting ground. We cannot allow these creatures to feed on warriors of the Empire. I've requested sensor data from ships closest to the comet's current location for analysis. But if that is only half of our problem. If properties of the comet are somehow easing the Davidians entering this area of space, we'll need weapons capable of destroying them. Recommendations? The closest research lab is on Ganalda Station. I recommend we consult with the team there. Yeah, that wasn't the mission I was thinking of. Where we go into the lower bits of the station. I think we do that in the,
Welcome to Drozana. You're cleared
Okay.
for docking. We have everything you need.
No, I don't need to dock. I need to leave, and then we gotta go to the other system. I don't remember if a, oh, okay, that was a foundry mission I was about to click. Actually, it's probably a good thing. Probably a good thing I didn't click that then. But I'm pretty sure that the mission What Lies Beneath is on that station. That was like I think that was like one of the first times when they started doing voice acting for this game. Yep, I don't have an officer for that. Oh well. Let's marauding science. What do I have points in? apparently just marauding. Yeah, some of my other characters actually do have the Admiralty stuff. Because I think the Admiralty stuff actually activates once you reach level 60. Otherwise it's just duty officers. And actually, I was looking at the ships, like you mentioned. There are Odyssey class ships in the deal, but actually, unless I missed something, all the Odyssey class ships seem to be tier 5. I mean, I might have missed something, but who knows? Okay, yeah, this is another oh, we have the space for your vessel. Would you like to dock with the station? Yes, I would. So, who am I supposed to consult with? No, because there you are.
You need something?
I found evidence of Davidians in the neutral zone.
I know. Kamen has been keeping me informed. I have an item that might help. It's a prototype weapon that was found on the USS DeWitt. I will need to make some modifications to make it useful against Davidians, but that's nothing I can't handle. The weapon is called a synchronic distortion prototype rifle. If my changes work, the weapon's secondary effect will be devastating against phase-shifted Davidians. I'll send the finished weapon on to Kamen when I'm done. Fight well. The Davidians have no honor, and they think of nothing but their own hunger. You have a mighty battle ahead of you.
Alright. So... oh, do I need to beam up? Oh, okay, yeah, sure enough. We have oh, no, let's warp out, and then we'll complete the mission. I'm pretty sure we'll have to go back to Drozona Station in the next mission. That was actually pretty quick.
Zamara has always had an excessive imagination. Flighty, as the humans might say. Still, if she is safe and willing to continue to work for the Empire, you've done well. I am more concerned about these ghosts she mentioned. You already found evidence of Davidians in the neutral zone. They could be at Drozana Station as well. According to Zamara, one Klingon has already died. No more will fall on my watch. Belair sent me a weapon that might be of use to you. Use it well.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's this thing.
Everything.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Alright.
It's clear that the Davidians are more of a problem than we initially thought. We know they're in the neutral zone. Now we know they're on Drozana Station as well. And according to Zamara, there have already been deaths there. In addition, she indicated that the lower levels of the station were a trouble spot. Those levels aren't used as part of the club there, and they haven't been maintained for years. And the Ferengi are, of course, quite reticent to put any effort into any maintenance that isn't absolutely necessary. That means we don't really know what's down there. I want you to take a lift down and find out. I have access to Starfleet records of encounters with Davidians that have indicated that they will create nests around the temporal portals they use. So keep an eye out for anomalies. If we find the portal, we'll know where and when the Davidians are feeding.
Alright.
Everything we do is for the...
Let me go over here. Equip that. Ooh. Phase-shifted personal shield. I thought I gave this to myself, but apparently not. I did now. Now where is... there you are. There we go. I need to have a look at the rest of the inventory later. And back over. And back over to the station. Well, we are 5 more levels, ranking up to Commander. There's my freighter mission, which I could use in sector space. I don't have any need for that though. Let me have a look at my episodes while I'm over here. $50, $58, and the Gamma Quadrant missions. Yeah, I've got a bit of a ways. Definitely got a bit of a ways to go before I can do that on this character. What is... I forgot. What do I have on this again? Photon mines. Got a bunch of trash I gotta go through. Yeah, I need to hyper injection it. While I'm thinking about it. In the meantime, oh wow, that did a nice boost to the sector space speed there. All right.
Welcome to Drozana.
All right. All right. We've heard that already. I just need to dock in. Gotta go down to the maintenance levels. Actually, let me switch over. Surprisingly, he's not carrying that like on his. Surprisingly, he is not carrying that like on his back or anything. Actually, oh, whoops. Excuse me. Whoops, I need to be over here this time. That's my bad. Did I just... I think... That's my bad. I was not paying attention. No, because you know, that happens. That happens a lot. So we're going to go down here. And yes, like I said, this mission is actually where they really started getting into the voice acting for the game. If I also remember correctly, they originally, when they were doing the Davidian missions, or setting out the Davidian missions, this particular mission was set like around a Halloween. I don't remember when this mission was originally introduced, because it's been ages ago. Sir, I'm reading temporal fluctuations and triolic energy in these levels of the station. Staying down here for too long can be hazardous. The interference may make it difficult to contact the ship or use transporters if we need to send for additional warriors. This level is primarily contains power junctions and EPS conduits for the rooms above us. We need to reach the maintenance lift and take that down to the computer core. This box of emergency supplies isn't just lying around. Bilan probably bartered with the Nausicaan pirate for it. I recognize these flashlight drones, hands-free hover systems, and programmed to shift in response to your movement. Not the most reliable design, though. And we got ourselves some flashlights, because it's dark as shit down here. Triolic waves. There must be Davidians nearby. I expect we'll see more as we approach the area with the greatest concentration of triolic energy. I'm also picking up some indeterminate readings from behind the door to our left. However, the interference from the triolic waves are making it hard to get an accurate scan at this distance. So, there's something over here that we need to scan? Guess not, because... Although, what do we got? What do we got in this door? Looks like the door's stuck, sir. We'll have to find another way around. One of the side maintenance passages should have an alternative. Oh.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Thank you, damn spiders. While I'm trying to read the dialogue. I just got a little bit too close to that. Got knocked on my ass. Oh, yep. Sure enough, they're Davidians. And look at that, more damn spiders. Actually, wow. Well, shit. Oh, well. Yep, because here. I love the drop kick. I love the drop kick. That cracks me, particularly when they're drop kicking Davidians. Come on. There we go. And well, that takes care of them. The Davidians are definitely getting more aggressive. They could have a lair somewhere in the lower station. If they do, they'll become increasingly more violent as we approach. We must be ready for battle. The synchronic proton rifle should have a significant effect against the Davidians. The proton beam mode will especially be effective while the Davidians are phase shifted. Someone put the lift on emergency lockdown. We'll have to override the lockdown code to access it. That should do it, but I don't understand why someone would lock down the lift in the first place. Sir, we need to be wary. There may be a saboteur at work here. So, down we go. This isn't the computer core level. Sir, it appears the lift is stuck. We're somewhere on a maintenance level for environmental controls and waste recycling. We need to track down the damaged junctions on this floor and repair or bypass them before we can take the lift to the computer core level. Why is the door... Ah, okay. We need to use this. Yeah, more spiders. Captain, the door. We're locked in. Is it... Okay. No, I think it actually was above where I was supposed to be. Or above where I'm at. Hold on a second. Let me... Oh, I see. It actually is in another room. The voice is coming from the communication console on the wall, Captain.
Hello? Is someone there?
Who is this?
Please, you have to help me. I came down here to check on one of the atmosphere regulators, and someone shot me.
Who shot you?
I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look. He was so fast. Please, you have to find a way to open this door and get me out of here.
I'm activating the manual override. Try to reach the release lever.
Oh, Prophet, no. He's back. No. Ah!
And they're dead. So there they are. Multiple phaser burns and contusions. This woman was murdered. The wounds are still warm. She was killed just a few seconds ago. This room has no other entrances or exits, and the transporter disruption would prevent anyone from beaming in or out. Whoever did this somehow was able to sneak into the room and kill this woman without us ever seeing anyone suspicious. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I'm not sure if you heard the Pokemon music, but yeah, and if you saw the deal there, but someone just followed me. Thank you for that. All right. Let's have a look around.
Log entry supplemental. I've upgraded a few of the components on this level, including remote overrides for bleed valves on environment controls, hollow emitters to expedite further repairs, and security overrides in case of emergency. I'm starting to suspect that the low-level radiation I've detected on these decks has affected the station inhabitants, and that some are showing signs of transient acute schizophrenia and paranoia. I'll have to maintain contact silence for now, so that they don't interfere while I'm trying to repair the systems. Once I've corrected the problems causing the radiation leaks, we can deal with the symptoms. Log entry supplemental. My work here would take far longer than I originally anticipated. Fortunately, I've engaged a safety interlock on the maintenance lift, so no one will come down here without me knowing about it. I found several program errors that have purged the affected subroutines. The work is much easier now. Soon, everything will be under control.
All right. Now, is there anything else in here to interact with? Just making sure. No, it does not look like it. Whoops. They're gonna disappear as I get over there? Yes, they are. Whoop. Yeah, they have the ability to lift you up and drain of your energy. Alright. Takes care of that one. Always have to dig up the map because I get lost easily, even though this map is not that big. There's another log here.
Log entry supplemental. The strange power fluctuations are related to the problems in the power subsystems on the upper decks. So I'm looking into the possibility of feedback damage or spikes in the environmental systems. It could take some time to find the problem and make repairs, though. Particularly if I need to use the replicators to create replacement components. Balan is loath to allow use of the replicators for anything more than blood wine and Gramillion sandpeas. This is dirty, uncomfortable, and thoroughly disagreeable work. Naturally, as soon as the job involves mucking around in the recycled atmosphere and waste processing, I get the short straw.
Alright. So now the next thing we have to go go for is in here. Let me guess, there are going to be more Davidians appearing? No, apparently. No, I guess not. And as I say that, Alright, takes care of them. There are more red blips on the minimap up there, so we probably got more enemies somewhere. Yep. Fucking drop kick. Oh, I guess it was just
What will you do?
And there it is. These nodes have to be controlled remotely. It wouldn't be safe for someone to stand near them and activate them. Captain, if you remember your wave interference from the Academy, you might be able to jam the remote signal. Go. This one should be the last deal. Just make sure the Davidians aren't going to sneak up behind us. Oh, no. Nope, I think that's the person who was talking to us. Yep, he just vanished. Now, I think I need to go down this way. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, how's it going? How's it going? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good to me. Thanks for
Bonnie Kate, dress on red. Bonnie Kate, soon you'll be dead.
Like I said, oh, there he is, and there he is.
You didn't lay my little bully to halt my work, to change my program. You would not survive to perform such trixies. Oh no, my pretty Bonnikin.
And there we go. Got to take him out. Oh, and from the looks of it, he's joined by some friends. I guess they're working on the. They must have taken out the Davidians because now they're helping with him. Something. Okay, he has a track border out. That's what that flashing was. Are there still Davidians? Oh, yeah, there are. There we go. A malfunctioning hologram. No wonder. The triolic energy would have degraded his program and caused instability. And the Davidians didn't bother it because it had no neural energy for them to feed upon. Sir, it looks like the encryption key for the door might correspond to a subroutine embedded in the hologram's mobile emitter. We should be able to use that to open the door. Mobile emitters are still rare outside of Starfleet and the KDF. The staff here must have spent quite a lot of latinum to obtain one. If you ask me, Balan might be selling more than drinks in Dabo. It would be best if someone like Command keeps an eye on him. Alright. Let's make sure I'm going in the right direction. So, yep, that's basically what it was. It was a functioning or a malfunctioning. Okay. Oh, hey, Okay, I'll see you later then. Or see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Down we go to the lower levels. Now that we've dealt with oh. This is it. We've made it to the computer core level. On this station, the core level itself is down a long ramp area, past some regular rooms. We should head there as quickly as possible. The sparking platform or the sparking panels here, you think that'd catch fire just cause the station to go, whew. But apparently not. All right. Now, another locked door. This one doesn't seem to have any special codes. We need to be able to open it from the secondary security console just down the hallway. Hold on a second. I have no idea. Oh, shield generator. Okay. Now, is this what he was talking about? This thing right here? And boom, Davidians. Alright. Is that it? No, I guess not, because the lights are still blue. Well, they're gone now. Let's go over here and grab this before I activate this. To do it, we need to double back to secure the door that we saw earlier in the hallway. Which, if I'm not mistaken, was right here. Through this doorway, down the ramp. There are two exits from this. Oh, there is a dead body, like in a. Sir, this person is from the 23rd century. The Davidians must be bringing their victims through time. We have to stop them before they're responsible for any other deaths. This could disrupt the timeline. Computer core is located at the very bottom of this level. To reach it, we'll have to double back to the door that we unlocked with the secondary control console. Then watch for ramps heading down. In the dark, it'll be easy to miss the corridors in general. In general, there will be various side rooms for certain auxiliary functions. To reach the core, watch where the corridor slopes down and follow that. So, yeah. Gotta continue going down. Like I said, it's dark. It's dark. We do have these flashlights, but it's still... No, I do think I need to be down. I just have to... there we go. Yeah, that's not creepy or anything at all. Thankfully there's a whole swarm of them there, but they didn't attack us. Now, I don't think... Oh, whoops. I was going to say, I don't think there's anything in here. I just want to make sure. Other than, you know, just a bunch of Davidians. One of them dropped a lockbox for me. I'm going to have to readjust my character's weapon, or my away team's weapons and such off screen, because I think they all have... Oh, there is? I'm guessing... What, is it in here, or did it have to do with that, or did it have to do with that body I found? Or it might just be clearing out the room of Davidians, because I don't see anything other than a R&D R&D sample there. So, but okay. This appears to be a regulator room for the computer's power. This appears to be a regulator room for the computer core's power systems. The Davidians are probably leeching power from the station to keep their gate active. We could use this console to set up a power spike that we could use to trigger near the computer core, which might disrupt the Davidians and their gates. I'm guessing... this is probably what you were talking about. There we go. Now we gotta go. Now we gotta go down. Okay, grab all the consoles. Was there more in here that I missed? No. No, I'm guessing, because if I'm not mistaken, I think more of them. There are more rooms down here, so. This looks like a field control station for the lower levels of the station. We could set up. Yeah. As we go down and reach each room, I see what you're talking about. This looks like a field control station for the lower levels of the station. We could set up the field systems here so that we could activate them in the computer core area to counteract the Davidians' phasing abilities. That would push them out of sync with our universe. Yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about now. Speaking of Davidians, no, they're not. The first room, no, there are a bunch of spiders in here though. The first room didn't have anything in it. The very first room, but I have a feeling that all the rest of them probably will. Because, yeah, this has, like, multiple floors. Or, you know, maybe not. Oh, keep going down. Yeah, that's... Okay, so down the very floor where the boss is. Okay, I see what you're talking about. There wasn't a room here, but I'm pretty sure, because this definitely looks like the boss. So there's probably gonna be a console in that room that they were at. He has that staff that my Starfleet character. No. There we go. Yeah, I want everybody focusing on this one. All the other ones are minor to me. Of course, I guess they must have taken out all the other ones because he's the only one attacking me. And boom. Oh, no, there are definitely more of these buggers in here. Take that, thank you. Now, before I do that, or before I, Sir, the Davidian's time portal heads to the 23rd century. We cannot safely use it, but we need to find a way to destroy it so that the Davidians cannot alter history any further. Once we get readings on the portal, we should take them back to the Grinalda station. The analysis there may be able to give us better readings of the, than we can get with our questionable tricorders. Now, consoles. I'll check the bottom floor after I'm done, because if I remember, oh no, I guess not here anyways. Now where? Of course, it's kind of annoying to see with this stupid blue glow going on around me. There's the. You did say there was a console in here, right? Oh, Well, shit. Shit. I fucked up. I can always come back. I can always come back to it. But I had to get it before I killed the boss. I can always come back to it off screen. The distortion from the portal is intense here, and it's difficult to process all this information. We should be at least able to compensate enough to use the transporters again. Our scanners do not have the processing power to make sense of this data. We need to take it back to Grinalda Station for analysis. Okay, so whoops! I had to get it before I killed the boss. That's my bad. Can this guy change? Okay, that guy can actually let you change your ships. Okay. Whoops, that's my bad. Oh, okay. Okay. Like I said, I'll come back and check it again.
Welcome to Drozana.
Check it
You're cleared for docking.
off stream.
We have everything you need for shore leave. And a few things that you didn't even know.
Oh my god, the Fringy's
Drinking,
talking to me while I'm
dining,
trying.
entertainment. You'll find it all
He's
here.
still fucking talking
Don't
even
forget
now
the
I warped out.
77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
Okay, thanks. I didn't actually know about that, but yeah, I also didn't know I had to actually also know I had to do it before I killed the lead Davidian. Yeah, I'll check that out. Check that out after I'm done with the stream. Ah, okay. Yeah, apparently I didn't know about it now until you told me to, so. Yeah, things like that, they tend to be very, very hidden. Of course, my main focus was also clear. Main reason I didn't like find it or anything was because I was too focused on because of course I was too focused on clearing out Davidians. Particularly the Phantasm one. We got a new engine in the ship, new warp engine in the ship. Means we could go faster. Gotta fucking clear out my inventory. I got a lot of garbage again. All right. Yes, dock at the station. And okay. Analyzing data. Temporal fluctuation based on triolic phase shifting technology. Appropriate date of incursion. DIS 2093. Federation 2265. Fluctuation tied to presence of entangled triolic generating matter. Source unknown. Rate of triolic energy incursion increasing. Portal accessible during a resonance peak through application of phased energy discharge. Phaser, disruptor, other energy projector. And that should be it. Actually, go.
Now that we know the approximate time of the Davidian infiltration of the past, I see no other option than to send a team there to engage them directly. I will need to make many preparations. Prepare your crew for battle, and wait for my signal.
And if I remember correctly, I think there was another. Maybe I'm.
Everything.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
I don't remember. Don't remember because one of these missions you got like this. One of these.
The Davidians must have found some way to generate a portal at the station, so that they can feed on the humans in the past. While the humans are no friends of ours, a shift in the balance of power in that sector of space could have drastic repercussions. There is no telling if it would be positive for the Empire or not. We cannot take chances. You must head through the Davidian portal into the past and find out how they are creating the temporal fluctuations. Fortunately, the Federation in the 23rd century will never recognize a Klingon from our time, so you may be able to pass unnoticed. Oh, and just in case, don't kill anyone. We wouldn't want to accidentally change the course of history. Keep your team small, for similar reasons.
Twin phaser beam ray.
Everything we do.
All right, so we gotta go back down, travel through the portal, and do this mission. And it's actually pretty funny that he said. Pretty funny he mentioned Klingon, given the fact that obviously, some of my bridge crew are obviously Klingon, but me, no, not by a long shot. I don't know what part of giant lizard says Klingon. So I'm probably gonna do this one and then call it a stream for right now. Because if I remember correctly, there is one more, yes, Night of the Comet. One more mission after this, which of course is the Night of the Comet. As a matter of fact, I think that mission I just did was the one where you get the cane. I could be wrong, and obviously, given the fact these aren't featured episodes anymore, you're not gonna get that reward anymore. Now, naturally, of course, we travel back in time here. But of course, we can't take the ship onto the station. Oh, no. We saved that for the next mission. And I don't remember if we actually go down.
Welcome to Jordana.
Yes. Thank you. Don't remember. Oh no, we actually have to. And this time, I remember it's over here. There we go. Granted, I guess technically I could still count as a science officer. As well, but it doesn't hurt to have more healers. Particularly when you keep the team small in these missions. A properly modulated energy discharge should allow us to use this portal to follow the Davidians back through time. Once we get there, though, it'll be a bit trickier to get back. We should bring as few people as possible to minimize the chance of distorting the timeline. Oh, I'm actually supposed to attack this for whatever reason. Okay, that's not entirely sure why I needed to attack it. We're still in Drazona Station, sir, just in the past. We must tread lightly, Captain. If we damage the station or cause needless bloodshed, we could damage the timeline irrevocably. Cunning and stealth will be more important than strength here. Set weapons to heavy stun. We're still in the computer core, Captain. Strange. I wonder why nobody's here. We may be too late, sir. The Davidians may have already killed everyone on the station. If we can find the right parts, we could cobble together a subspace field emitter, and perhaps get an idea of what the Davidians are doing here. But with 23rd century technology will make it much more difficult. The Federation won't develop ways to detect the subspace variances that Davidians use until almost a century from now. I'll make a list of the equipment here that we can use to fine-tune Drazona Station's sensor array. We can probably find the regulator components somewhere near the computer core, and a induction coil on the power systems level. What am I looking for? Take the maintenance lift, scavenge components. Oh, I just ran in circles for no good reason there. No wonder there's nobody here. The station is on medical alert. Non-essential personnel are confined to quarters, and the computer core is locked down. Unfortunately, that lockdown works both ways. No one can get in, but we can't get out either. Lucky for us, these old systems had some well-documented problems. It shouldn't be too difficult to override the controls. Sir, these old Federation duotronic computers have memory fault that makes them susceptible to overloads. An overload would cause it to lose processes, like the ones locking the door to the computer core. In this century, there shouldn't be any task that could overload them. But there's an infamous 24th century warp geometry problem that would be insoluble with the processing power available to this computer. If we set the console to divert processing to parts, to parts of this problem, we might be able to cause a memory overwrite that would make the computer lose its security lockdown. Now, we need to overflow the memory banks. Use the consoles to switch processes to different memory banks until all of them are working. The main memory console should tell us which ones are currently queued, available, and which ones are working. When all the system memory banks are working, the system will overflow its available memory and the interlock on the doors should release. Switch memory banks 1, 2, and 3 till all of them are working on the problem. Now this, I'm not gonna lie, I remembered some of the stuff on the Drazona state, the other mission, but not so much this one. Now, if I remember correctly, yes, there is a deal all the way around over here. Field regulation nominal. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is one somewhere on the floor. Ah, there you are. Or, okay, no, that's just the deal to check if they're working. Trying to remember how exactly this order goes. Oh, well there we go. Now, not that way. That's obviously a wall.
Hey, what? I mean, who are you? I've never seen anyone who looked like you before. The station is on medical alert. Nobody's supposed to be in the computer core area but me. Hey, is that a weapon? Don't try anything, or I'll have to stun you.
I'm lost.
The lift shouldn't have let you come down to this level. How did you get here?
I was stuck on the lift when the station went to alert. This is where it let me out.
You should have used the intercom to call for assistance. It's not safe to move about the station during a medical alert.
Alright, right. I should get back up to the main station areas.
Follow me. I'm going to call security for an escort.
But if I'm contagious, won't that be dangerous?
I guess you're right. Look, just go up to the maintenance lift, get to the emergency medical center as soon as possible, and get checked out. There's a doctor up there who has set up a triage center for the affected patients.
Thanks. So, if I'm not mistaken, though, I think as we go up, you can see them on the map. We have to watch out for roaming crews of Starfleet officers. He's not going to bother us, though. Found a duotronic transducer relay. But yeah, we have to watch out for the Starfleet officers. If I remember correctly, though, some of these doors. Sorry, I'm reading a patrol team ahead. If we're crafty, we may be able to ambush them. Nope. Oh, well. Okay, so no, I thought they were gonna go in. Yeah, but yeah, you could lock them in, but as you can tell, that didn't work out too well. Oh, okay. That's just another deal to unlock the. It's just another deal to unlock the door. Now, is there anything? No, this is just another room where you could trap the Starfleet officers as they're walking up and down the halls. Speaking of which, okay, so no, that was the only one there. More Trialic waves. There must be Davidians somewhere on this station in this time period. Whoops! No.
Oh, hey. You shouldn't be here. You should get up to the quarantine area.
Yeah, what are you working on?
Oh, just running a level 3 diagnostic on the subsystem. The computers on the station are state-of-the-art. I can simulate an entire copy of the station and display every piece of it as a wireframe model.
That's impressive.
I know, isn't it? I'm very fortunate to be able to work here. Working on a station like this really strikes home just how modern and new everything is.
Isn't this subsystem tied to the main computer core?
Yes, although it has its own memory and subprocessor as well. It can even work in parallel with the computer core's main processor.
What happens when you tie it into the main computer's memory?
Here, I'll show you. That's odd. The core isn't responding to my request. I need to go talk to Lieutenant Myers. Make sure you get up to the quarantine area and get checked out by the doctor.
And there she goes. Warning. Improper access may cause injury and/or death. For hardware access, disable all power taps before servicing. Discharge static electricity before contact with leads. Unlock with leads or leads, either one. Unlock a safety cage prior to access. Unclamp data lead to regular replace. So, disable all the power taps. Discharge static electricity before contact with leads. Whoops, so... Whoops, let's try that again. So, I actually do need to do this one. There we go. And take the plank regulator. Is there anything else in here I need? It does not look like it. Whoops. It was a little bit shocking, yes. Oh. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Oh. Thought I heard something. Thought I heard something open there. Ah, here we go. This isn't the power distribution level. The security's overridden the tower lift. They must have detected our arrival. Station security will probably be here any minute now. If we're going to get out of this without a fight, we better look for alternatives quickly. We have to find a console that we could use to override the turbo lift so we can keep going. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think we can actually use... Ah, yes. Another group of Starfleet officers ahead. If we're cautious, we might be able to avoid them while they aren't looking. Are they... Oh, they're this way. I'm just casually walking by. Oh, no. No, looks like my crew just decided to turn their attention over to... You're sure making a lot of noise. You're sure making a lot of noise down there, you know it? If you hear if you heard all that noise, that'd be my dog in the crate. Now this team here, we actually do have to. Granted, of course, we didn't have to fight the other ones, but my bridge crew decided they wanted to get in a little tiff there. Oh. Wait, what? Who's... Okay. Okay. Don't know how you guys sneaking around the back of that computer core or computer console or whatever there. There is a floating thing right there. It's a random floating research thing there. Sir, we should be able to find an induction coil on this level as part of the power systems. Then we simply need to rig the subspace inducer to the sensor's array, and we can pinpoint the Davidian's incursion. Okay. Okay, they're not doing anything. They're not bugging us, so we're not going to bug them. Ah, you there. Don't just stand here. Come over here and give me a hand. People are dropping like flies on the station, and it's all I could do to keep up. Some kind of an illness is affecting these people on the station. Blue flashes and ghost stories. There has to be a reason for it. We need to stop it. People are dying here. Okay, what do you need me to do? As far as I can tell, these people reported seeing those strange blue flashes of light. Now they're all dying. They're worse than dead. Their brains are gone. Whatever this disease is, it's suppressing brain activity at an alarming rate. It's almost as if the energy between the neurons was being removed somehow. The blue flashes seem to be associated with a strange form of radiation. So we've set up the sitter here. That crazy engineer said that the power distribution station is heavily shielded. What kind of radiation? How should I know? I'm a doctor, not an engineer. The blue flashes are still happening. We need some way to replace that neural energy. Jumpstart their brain somehow. Yep, like rebooting a computer? Yeah, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. But the mind is much more complex and a delicate instrument. Maybe that's the key. The brain might be able to restart itself, if stimulated correctly. Give it the energy it needs, and then a stimulus to make it spread throughout the nervous system. I need to know how much neural energy the survivors have, so that we can figure out how much they've lost. Then we'll need to apply cortical stimulators at the correct frequency. It's no penances, I'm not entirely sure, but it may save the lives of the crew. As much as it might help for the Empire for this station to fall quickly into disarray, there's no telling how it might change future events. It seems we have little choice but to assist the humans, sir. This time. Come, grab a tricorder and start checking their neural activity on some of these survivors. Take note of your readings. We're going to have to calculate the difference between a healthy mind and determine the right frequency to stimulate the brain. A normal human neuron has a resting potential of negative 70 millivolts. Once you have some readings, we'll calibrate a cordial stimulator and try to revive some of these people. Yep, there's Dr. McCoy. Okay. Neuron resting potential reading negative 58 millivolts. Normal human reading negative 70 millivolts. Okay. Exterior potassium levels elevated. Neurons limited to plus 15 MV active potential. Normal human active potential plus 30 MV. Sodium and potassium ions depleted. Some neurons incapable of electrical response. Likely cause sudden change in neural voltage. Predicted results: fatigue, blurred vision, dulled senses, loss of automatic functions. And come over here. Oh, I did. Whoops. That's my bad. I guess he was in one of the groups that was walking back and forth. Whoops. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure we see Scotty in some of the later missions. And hopefully next time we do see him, we won't knock him out like we did here. That's right. I forgot. Commander Scott was in this mission too. Whoops. Neuron resting at potential reading negative 60 millivolts. Normal human resting potential negative 70 millivolts. Interior neuron sodium ion levels elevated. Sodium potassium gates damaged. Sodium potassium gates damaged by forcible ion movements, likely cause sudden change in the neural voltage. Predicted results: hallucinations, loss of motor function, nervous system damaged. That was my bad. My bad. Yes, negative 70. Plus 15. Don't even turn. I might need to have another look. I don't, mainly because I don't remember. I do remember the sodium. Oh, whoops. Plus, that's my bad. Plus 30 neural charges of rest. Sodium exterior. Potassium interior to exterior. Okay. Plus 30. I think it's... There we go. Alright. He's going to rush that to the commander, and I'm going to go have a look around. I'm going to have a go look around the station. Yeah, this might be good. Hopefully. Don't think we're going to knock out even the crew. I still can't believe that I knocked out Scotty there. Whoops. Go, we got what we're looking for. Come back over here. Yeah, nobody seems to mention me holding this gun. Nobody cares at the moment. It's working, sir. The emitter has adjusted the active scanners for the station. What do you make of these readings? Imaging shows that the station is becoming suffused with triolic radiation. The radiation's coming from Driffin's comet. The comet itself is emitting mass amount of triolic energy. The Davidians must have realized that it's a natural source of the energy, and they're using it as an easy way to shift and sync with us. It's like riding behind the wake of a ship in the water. But that's not all they're doing, sir. They're harnessing the triolic energy and infusing it with the chronoton particles. With that, they could have enough energy to move the entire station out of phase. Maybe even the entire sector. We have to stop them. The comet is the key, sir. But we can't do anything about the comet without a ship. And I don't think a 23rd century vessel is going to do the job. With this information, it's clear we have to find some way to destroy Driffin's comet. We could use one of the auxiliary reactors in sync with the subspace emitter that we hooked up to the station in order to make a temporary portal that will take us back to our time. Once we make it back, we'll have to report in and find a way to bring the ship back with us to destroy the comet. If I remember... Oops. Is that... Okay, there's Dr. McCoy. I guess he's back. From talking to the station commander. So, if I remember correctly, yes, we have to... Oh, and... No, I don't want to use the damn port. I don't want to shoot at the portal right now. We have more important things. And right back to attacking the damn portal. Just throw everything I have at them. There we go. Now, we have another problem. What are you shooting at? We have another problem. We've absorbed so much triolic radiation at this point that traveling through a gate again could cause radiation poisoning. Normally we just use hydrogen to flush it out, but our medical supplies aren't protected against phase shifting. Our hydrogen supply is probably already irradiated. It isn't the sort of problem that comes up frequently. We need large doses of hydrogen to cellulate out existing triolic radiation and protect us for the transition back through the portal. There's only one person who can probably get it for us. So we gotta go back and talk to Dr. McCoy about that. Something else you need? Yeah, I have a friend who took a little too much triolic radiation and could use some hydroline. I'm not entirely sure if I'm pronouncing that properly. Friend, eh? With all the radiation flares that the station's experiencing, we're probably going to need to be a little short on hydroline ourselves. I could maybe spare a hypo, but if your friend is getting radiation, he or she's on the station already. Yeah, I'll need a double boost to sell a significant amount of triolic radiation. You should never lie to your doctor or your bartender. That amount of radiation will mean you've experienced something close to the epicenter, like fooling around with triolic waves. You don't need green blood and pointy ears to know that is a bad idea. But when people on the station really needed it, you came through. I appreciate that. I think I can spare a few doses. Just don't let the station's captain hear about it. Thanks. Look, I'm not sure who you are or where you came from, but I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just an old country doctor. But I know better than to ask too many questions about a little unexpected help. You probably shouldn't loiter around here too much longer, or people will start to ask questions. I'm going to put those cortical stimulators to good use. And thanks, you saved a lot of lives today. There we go. We can take the portal back to our own time whenever you're ready. Apparently, we can take it from this room, even though it was in the other room. And there we go.
So Driffin's comet is the source of the triolic radiation. Interesting. That explains a great deal. We cannot simply destroy it in our time. The Davidians have the means to go back to the 23rd century and harness its energy there. However, that will be their only other chance. Before that, there's no Drozana station, so there's no place that will be close enough to the comet's trajectory to be of use to them. The only logical solution is to alter the past, destroy the comet there, and save the Empire. As it happens, I have access to a way to transport your ship back to the 23rd century. It's dangerous, but the alternative is much worse. Check in for new orders regularly. I will let you know when we are ready for this operation.
And
everything we do.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
And he's probably gonna... We've determined that the Davidians are using the triolic energy of Driffin's comet to ease their entry into our phase variance. That is the cause of all the incidents in the neutral zone. But it's worse than that. It's possible that given the amount of triolic and temporal energy in that comet, that the Davidians would be able to destabilize the area of space surrounding the comet enough that they will pull it and everything in it into their phase variance. In essence, they're trying to steal an entire sector. The resulting effects to the surrounding space would make the destruction of Romulus look like the popping of a party figure. The only thing we can do is to destroy the comet before the Davidians can use it. It's not enough to do it in the present, because the Davidians still have access in the 23rd century when the comet moves past Drozana Station. We have to destroy it there. You'll need your ship this time, and you can't use the Davidian portal on the station. I can help you get to the past, but you'll need to follow my instructions precisely. And Federation, yeah, Klingon Disruptor, Federation Type 2, and a Federation Phaser Rifle Mark 3.
Everything we do.
That being said, though, I've been playing for like a 1 hour and 30 minutes, so I think I'm going to call it. Well, first things first. Before I do that, so I don't have to. Before I do that, so I don't have to do it when I come back.
Welcome to Drozana. You're cleared for docking.
So few more levels, and we're gonna we are going to get ourselves a. I think it's like 3.
Dining,
yeah, 3 more, like 3 more
You'll
levels.
Find it all here.
Oh my God,
Forget the 77th rule of
Fringy's still talking.
If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
There we go. But yeah, I'm going to call it a stream here. I guess we're going to take our bird of prey here back to the 23rd century in the next deal. I remember having trouble with this mission, but it was for different reasons. We getting attacked by Klingons in the past while we were trying to destroy the comet. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how that goes next time. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Okay, thanks very much. Yeah, I'll be on later to do my Romulan Republic character as well. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you later. Bye.